Where's my notes? Where are my notes? Where are my fucking notes? Mans needs notes. Right, let's play the game, shall we? So yeah, let's get cracking. Today's goal is to not compare to your best segments.
Playtime is officially over,
And we are going to aim to beat Luciano RX's time, which is 8 seconds faster than mine.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards.
That will be a goal that I'll be quite happy with, to beat Luciano's legendary 14-year-old time. That run has a lot of history behind it.
Stay here, Junior.
It wouldn't mean anything inherently, you know, like, special to beat that time, but I'd feel good about it.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about
It has personal value to me. How's the PB advancement going? Good. I'm up to 116 now. I'm in the big leagues.
It's clear.
If I can PB by 8 measly seconds, I can beat Luciano's legendary 14-year-old time.
I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy
The time that
control room
stood
on the first floor.
for years.
should have
A
access to
decade.
all the security
Full
systems from there.
decade and change.
I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
And while multiple people have since surpassed that time, it remains a good benchmark.
Let me guess.
A good
This is
challenge
some of your
to go up
handiwork, right?
against.
The brass is still warm.
If you can't beat a 14-year-old time, what really can you
Guards
do,
were
right?
shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
I wasn't really sure what to do this stream,
This wasn't
honestly,
much of a
because,
fight.
like, I like to
don't
do
think
casual
these guards did
Sundays
anything
usually, but
before
I
getting
started playing
sliced and
Shantae
diced.
5 off stream.
Whatever they were shooting at came
And I actually kind of like it.
Field fence.
I was just
Well,
sort of
the whole
checking it
nice and
out
clean.
because
But
I
I still say
hated
you
Half
got
Genie
this.
Hero,
Very fun.
and I was like a bit sort of like
Still need to figure out what happened
about
here.
Shantae 5. It's like this
Continue
is
to
the
sweep
last
the area.
chance. I mentioned this last stream, but like this is the last chance. If you can't impress me, I'm out. But I played like an hour and a half of Shantae 5, and it's actually really good so far. I'm kind of impressed. But it's that like, well, I can't just stream it. I've played the first fucking hour and a half of it, and like these games aren't long. My favorite Shantae game is Pirate's Curse, because it's the only good Shantae game.
Thanks for all the enjoyable streams during the witching hour per
How's the
hour of
progress going
ghouls
with that security
greatly.
system?
Appreciated it.
Thank you for the pause, TTS lady. Newman, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you very much.
Same here.
What record is Brazilian? Yeah, that's Alan. Alan has a lot of good times in a number of classic Resident Evil games. Classic Resident Evil styled survival horror games are actually quite popular with
I'm on
the
it.
Brazilian speedrunning community.
What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Yeah, Pirate's Curse is my favorite
Hand it
Shantae by way of it being
Let's
the
head
only good
outside.
Shantae game. And I thought Pirate's Curse was not only good, but really good. And then I played Half Genie Hero and I was like, this sucks ass. Like, sucked a lot of ass. It was like one of the most disappointing games I think I played that year. And on the surface level, Seven Sirens doesn't look like it does a whole lot different, but when I actually sat down to play it, I was like, no, this is leagues more refined than that.
That's disgusting.
It does seem to lean a bit like Shantae games have never been very challenging games, mind you, but
Look at those
Seven
two
Sirens
numbers.
seems like
It
even
had to be some
pretty
sort of
remarkably
animal.
easy even by those standards.
Okay, let's move on.
I have 8 billion healing items and I use none of them. Just every fucking thing I touch drops a healing item. Yep, welcome to the all zero stream. I'm very on brand right now. I hope Shantae 5 can maintain the energy that I got from the first hour and a half of playing it, because if it is that good all the way through, then it is a winner. I mean, like, these games are only ever, like, what, 5 hours long? So the first half, like, hour and a half being good means at least 33% of it is good. And I badly need some good games to play. Like, just new releases in general. I get in a funk when I play too many bad video games in a row. My emotional health is directly tied to the quality of the last video game I played. Speedruns don't count because I hate every game I run. Because the last major, like, AAA game that I count fucking Shantae as a AAA franchise at this point. Indie game apologizes, don't at me, fuck off. But the last, like, major game I played was Minecraft Dungeons, and that fucking... that left me in a poor mood. It was, oh, no bueno. I'm being hit, but it's okay, I'm being pushed too. Ooh, what a counter hit! We take it. Hi, Drunk Warrior. Welcome to the stream. Perhaps you are new here. I am Punchy. I play the video game. No, I could not do... I found out quite rapidly I can't do, like, blind races and Cuso Grande style tournaments because when the game is bad, it just pisses me off and it puts me in a funk. I'm not the type of person who can tolerate that.
Wait, this is a video game stream.
No, it's actually music stream,
It's
Zoku.
Dale.
But thank you for the 28 months.
So what's the bad news? Did you run into some guards?
Speaking of music
You're not
games,
gonna
actually,
believe
I
this.
finished...
He was attacked by
I
some
finished
kind
all
of
the DLC
dinosaur.
that came out for DJ Max on 4-button, like every single chart, because I'm a fucking idiot. And I have now placed in the top...
This isn't a joke.
Where
you
am I
idiot.
at now?
We were just attacked by
I
a
think I'm
big-ass
31.
lizard.
I think I'm solidly into the top 40 at this point. I think I'm ranked 31 at present.
Head over to the control
Total.
room and we'll sort
Of
out
everyone.
this whole situation.
Of the thousands of people who play that fucking game. 31. Everything I needed to know about video games I learned from DJ Max. If only I could bring that energy to any of the other button modes. I mean, I could. Rank into the top 100 in all button mode. Now that would be something. Get all to 5,000 BP. Gold!
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive.
Your eyes hurt.
Anyway, our first
You just got done with the 4D mission, huh?
What we are
I seriously, when I completed the 4D mission that's in the base game,
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the
I forget what
radio,
it's called.
And he's missing.
I had to take a fucking break after I was done with it because it like
Hey, what's with this monitor?
it like broke my mind.
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
Well, we can investigate that area after we finish.
You're
our
11 out of 12, and we've
ground.
already beaten Illusion. You've got it all.
Okay.
You've got it all.
Then
You'll get
I'll
Link
take
Disc.
care of the shutters that are blocking the way.
Like, what haven't you
work
done at
your
this
way
point?
in,
Quattro?
grab the dock,
No, you
and
beat Quattro.
rendezvous back here.
Oh, it is the 4D mission that you're missing.
Now, what I want to know is where those things are coming from.
.40 is ass. It took me a long time to beat the one in the main game. Yeah, I had to memorize charts to do that mission in the base game as well, but I haven't done the one in Black Square yet. It really helps if you, like, know the rhythm, obviously. So, obviously, like, it's... Ooh. That time save is That's not real.
I took care of the shutter. You should be able to access the control panel now.
Already? That was quick.
That time
Thanks.
save is not real.
Hey girl, just get
I don't know why it's like that. That's busted. That's a gold split that needs fixing. Whoops. That's accurate. I can't hit the button, apparently. I'm very stupid. I have no idea how 4D scales. 4D is bullshit. I mean, you can use 4D in the main game, so you can actually just practice in freestyle if you want. That's what I did for fucking Jukin Must Be Alive. I practiced feel hard with slide down on. To the point where I was like, okay, I can full combo this actually consistent. Like, I can actually do that consistently because of that. Furio would hate me. I can actually do it consistently now. It's like my the one thing I have over Therio in DJ Max is that I can actually consistently clear Jukin Must Be Alive. See, I'm already, like, on pace. I'm -7. My other game sucked. I kept going anyway.
Are you from the rescue team?
Yes, I am. Do you know where I can find...
The time save is all around me.
Kirk.
That fool! That fool!
What's he plotting now?
I'm in a good mood. It's because I played a good video game last. Played Shantae 5. It's good so far. I hope it stays good. I'm always worried about that. What if it becomes shit?
Take this.
What's this for?
I don't know. Told me extremely vital.
Ah, wrong position. Exactly. That's what I'll do.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I think the tweak I appreciate most though is one that I like specifically mentioned that I thought the series like badly needed on Twitter a million years ago when I played Half Genie Heroes. Why the fuck do I have to keep going in and out of these stupid fucking animal transformations every single time I want to dash? Stupid. That is, finally, after 5 games, resolved. In Shantae 5, it is mapped to the fucking trigger button. Like it always should have been. But you did it, you got it right. And it's actually like a good system too.
One more thing. I just caught a glimpse of something on the monitor that looked human. It should
Diablo
be
Lord.
somewhere near the front of the training room. So, check there first.
No, don't hit the switch twice, that's stupid. No, why you gotta be this way? Fuckers. Fuckers.
you're still alive. Good timing.
What is it? Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Look.
You love this game?
Something's really
I
wrong
like
with
this game.
place.
I've downgraded from love since the replay, but I'm still willing to do runs
It's
of it.
always either be eaten out in the battlefield, no matter who or what you're up against.
If only they made a third one.
Any word on the dock yet? I've got to hook up with Rick again. My radio's dead, and he's the only one who can fix it.
It's weird, because I actually think I enjoy this more as a speed game than I do as a casual game. I turned in the right direction this time. Can you fucking believe I actually have the capacity to learn from my mistakes? I mean, obviously I don't. I just say game bad instead. A third one, but not a second. Well, you see, the second one does exist. And the second one is actually, like, not like this, and it is actually a really cool third-person action game type deal. This is fake time save. Don't regard this. There is a random chance that you'll get an encounter on the way out or on the way in, and that there is no, you will always get an encounter, but where it will happen isn't consistent. Why do I always do that? I want to menu. Don't menu. You don't need to menu. It is the correct item is equipped by default. I love puzzles. I can't hit the switches though. Nothing but shocking behavior.
That you, Regina?
Yeah. So, do we have power yet?
I disagree.
Thanks to you. Look, I need you to come back here.
Escalino, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Escalino. Escalino? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I gave it my best, okay? Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Right, this is where I will get an encounter. Yeah, there's no avoiding it on the way back in. Get a fuck off me. Get to fuck.
What's the emergency?
Gail just told me he saw someone on the underground monitor.
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area. What is it?
It's a distress signal from one of our team members. It must be Cooper.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a very chilled out weekend for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think I did anything differently compared to usual. Maybe I just slept well.
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first priority is the survivor in the underground. It could be the doc.
What are you talking about? He's asking for our help. We don't leave our own behind.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Played a hell of a lot of
Don't
DJ
bother.
Max.
I'm willing.
Maybe
to
that's
take
what I
the
feel good
risk.
about.
Remember our mission.
I think I just feel good
We're
about
not
that.
here to babysit.
Big
That's
idiot.
your way of operating, not mine. All right, you have your access to the underground, Gale. So get moving. You handle your things your way. I'll handle my things my way.
starting to get on my nerves. Regina, I'm heading out to investigate the underground.
It tracks with me, due to being the kind of very stupid individual who feels like at his best when he plays good media. I'm not sure if it's entirely healthy to be like that. I hit the fucking sign. But a good game or a good story or something always, like, puts me in a good mood for, like, anywhere from entire days after the fact.
Regina, are you there?
I remember the last thing that I felt, like, really invigorated by is when I finally found the time to watch through the entirety of the Tatami Galaxy.
Drop what you're doing and get over here.
I can see an
Such a good
elevator.
anime, yo.
Maybe I can use that to go down from the first floor.
Really fulfilling somehow. There, not the movement you need at all there. That was just weird. Poser ass dinosaur. Giving it big licks like. What do you got? Nothing. Punk. Yeah, let me just get that fingerprint off that guy's foot. Nothing but gold splits, man. Nothing but golden splits. There are probably no splits. Yeah, look at those nothing golds. They're amazing.
I was too late. He didn't make it.
You did what you could.
I'm back in the control room right now. I'm going to continue working on the system.
Who invented dinosaurs anyway? Probably the same person who invented birds. Steven Spielberg. I can't fucking move correctly because I'm dumb. Well, at least he missed. Silver lining. The movement was kind of gross. You know, I have a story update for you. Remember that time I was talking about that one guy in the European rhythm game communities who is just a complete racist, so everyone conspired to steal his screen handle from him and park it on an account with a shit rank to annoy him. He has decided to move on and is progressively making more and more of a tit himself in as many rhythm game communities as humanly fucking possible. To the point where, now the foreigners are starting to hear about him. Just the rhythm game racist now. Just everywhere. He moved on and started randomly messaging people in the Taiwanese Ubeat Facebook group. Shit basically making fun of the fact, making light of the fact that the nuclear bombs that were dropped on Japan, because he doesn't know the difference between Japanese and varieties of Chinese. And once he realized that it was, I closed the door on myself, fucking moron. But once he realized that he was, once he realized his mistake, he swapped over to sending free Taiwan to these Taiwanese people because he thought they were Chinese. Because he doesn't understand the difference between that either. So the Taiwanese Ubeat group has shifted full focus to taking the piss out of this fucking guy. So now the foreign fucking Bomani communities are starting to get up this guy's ass. It's it's expanded beyond Europe now. Everyone hates this guy. Because he is insistent on behaving like as much of a dick as humanly possible to as many different rhythm game communities as fucking possible. It is astounding. Rhythm game communities don't fucking agree on anything, but everyone can agree that they hate that guy. Oh, I missed. What? That doesn't count? Game, that's fucked up. He's so racist, he's incapable of being racist correctly because he doesn't understand what he's racist against. He's just racist. He's like a cartoon caricature of a racist. He's a racist golem who's racist all the time. Against anyone and everything. Racist elemental. Yeah, though. Really. You know, when most people think of racism, they don't think it's minor things, small held beliefs that manifest in a large way, and systematic problems that collectively result in disproportionate and unfair treatment of different racial groups. They picture that fucking guy. That's why people tend to get a bit pissed when you say, oh, you know, that thing you say, that's a little shaky, man, because they think you're accusing them of being that guy. Whereas most people are not, in fact, screeching racist golems, but do, in fact, hold beliefs. Or perhaps do not think things through to the fullest extent. but they still get all jumpy when you try and bring it up because they think they're being accused of the big thing. That guy is just the big thing. Like, I never thought anyone actually acted like that, but he totally does. He's the caricature that everyone thinks they're being accused of being. Did anything I just say make any fucking sense whatsoever, or was that a bit too personal? That was a good time save. That's not gonna be a good time save because I missed the fucking switch like a twat. It was too real. Oops. Oh, switch. They're running into the laser grid up there, I can hear them. I can hear the dinosaurs running into the laser fence up there. Red. Red. Quick turn, you fuck. Oh, door. I'm so bad at that movement. So bad. I've done that, like, every run. I never learn. I need to learn. These animations are so savage. Right, as a bonus, what side of the fucking room is this switch on? Left. How am I supposed to get through? Well, that kinda sucked. I also skipped the extra med pack, which is a decision that will probably bite me in the ass later. What the fuck? Menuing is impossible, apparently. I was supposed to gain time on that split, not lose it. Oh, fucking well, I guess. That's not close enough because the camera angle load fucked me up. It freezes slightly on every camera angle transition and that really messes up my timing.
Doctor's lab.
Good work.
The door looks like it needs 2 people working in tandem to unlock it.
Sit tight. I'll be right there. So, what's our status?
Here, take this.
It's consistent, it's
Ready?
just annoying. I have to compensate for it in my head.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, ethicist. What are the ethics on reviving dinosaurs and using them as a weapon?
he's not here.
Why?
No, not in
This
America.
operation
That would
is
be
taking way too
outlandish. Maybe
long
some other
already.
vague
Warning.
Western
The emergency
military
system has been activated.
with American accents. This game doesn't have a defined time or place, alright? But it's...
Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
Let's say it's Britain, alright?
Regina, I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cool it, Gale. We'll find a way out somehow.
Comes out as probably shouldn't on most moral systems. Yeah, but... that's such a boring answer. As the world discovers a new spice. Hey!
Warning.
Hey, now see here, right?
Emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
The world discovers a new spice. What do we even do that shit for? We don't fucking cook.
Dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one.
I don't know what
if we have
anything
to.
does. I don't know what spices are
Really
for.
bland, fearless leader, but I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean
Fucked
break
up most
from
of the world, and for what?
Are you sure?
Spices?
Yeah, but there's one problem.
That we don't use? Ugh, what a great legacy.
Password lock through the
Ah.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know.
It's so sad.
I don't.
I have to laugh because otherwise I'll just cry.
What about you, Regina?
Make your choice.
Green numbers do equal PB, yes, bloody hands. It means I'm ahead, and that is good. Purple numbers means I'm behind, and that's bad. See, I'm funny and I use purple numbers instead of red because red is an aggressive color. I don't know, I actually found it made a difference to my mental state when I changed. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. So, I didn't want to go that way, but thanks for choosing for me. But yeah, the default for life split is like green while ahead, red while behind, and I changed my reds to shades of purple and pink. One, just for the sake of being different. Two, because purple was my favorite color. Okay, good turn. And three, because I found that like having the red split kind of pissed me off. It's like, oh, I'm behind, fucking red. Runs fucking red, runs fucking dead, etc. Whereas turning it to be purple
Gale.
made it less annoying. I don't know why, but maybe I'm just a weird neurotic dumbass, but it totally
this
did.
must be the elusive Dr. Kirk.
Yeah. Gave us quite a run for our money. You get around, don't you?
The mental association. It sounds really
Got this
stupid.
whole island set up as your little maze.
Well, I am glad I kept you
Wow.
entertained.
Penta cleared all of Absolute Sound, but not all of the first half. 4D is impossible.
I'm surprised they sent someone after me.
But by changing the green to red.
had heard
I've
reports
thought
of
about doing that
exist.
before, but I don't. The thing is, I reckon that would just cause me to field like a shit ton of questions that I don't
Happy to
want.
oblige. So what'll it be, genius?
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it?
Cute Klonoa
But I
art
can't leave
in
before
my
I've
Discord.
analyzed the final
Amazing.
results.
I don't give spit about your
I
results.
haven't played a Klonoa game in
I'm taking you
time.
back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction.
You can't do this. I have rights.
Guy's like a fucking mid-boss.
According to command, your government property, pal. I suggest you take it up with them.
No, they can't do this to me. They deserted me 3 years ago, and now they want me back. This is preposterous.
Shut up.
Then shoot me, idiot. You lame, flat-top, jaw-headed.
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
take the elevator up from the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Fine.
So, we're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of. I'll drop this guy off with Rick.
Amazing.
Get moving.
Twitter's popping off tonight.
Unfinished business.
Refuse to answer follow-up questions. I don't want to generate the questions to begin with. I go to great pains to not be asked questions that I find trivial and annoying. That being said, I actually have no problem like explaining the concept of splits to someone who's never heard of it before. Hot take, how's the weather? Too fucking hot. It's becoming summer all of a sudden and it sucks. What do I think about questions? Where do they come from? They just appear. I think I answer too many fucking questions. That's definitely a not take. I'm too far away from the door. Where do people get all these points? You can't seriously be telling me you just sit here and watch this shit, right? Do you not? Well, I mean, I don't. I'm fucking streaming. I can't watch this. I'm playing. Well, that being actually in my experience, no one actually watches my stream. They just fall asleep to it. Binary, thank you very much for the nice. You did very well in redeeming the nice.
Regina, what happened?
Great noise for shiny farming. I feel like I should be offended.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
Vaguely amusing background noise. Again, I feel like I should be offended. Oh, that hit. Fuck.
It's open. You're all clear.
It doesn't matter that it hit, but oh fuck, that hit. If that hits clean, you die.
Regina, do you copy?
Finally, a signal.
Signal's weak. Interference. Static.
I'll give you the abridged version. Mission complete. Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately.
The heliport.
This entire island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor. I'll give you the details later. Just get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Roger, I'm on my way.
Backstep into cutscene.
Regina, what's your situation?
The chopper's on its
Accused
way
you of
here.
freeloading.
Great.
Now that you're subscribing, you feel you're obligated to watch.
To get to the heliport.
Yeah, it does seem to happen. I'm mostly amazed people gift out subs as often as they do. I'm humbled by it, because I don't get it. Like, what? Okay. But I'm honestly at a loss for words for how to describe the gift happiness of my chat. Okay, whoa. That pterodactyl's fucking dick was massive. That was a brave one to go for. That hit also would have totally sucked ass, so I'm kind of glad I didn't eat it. It happened again, dude. That fucking case has such a shit hitbox. Hey, so. Unfortunately, there's only one... shockingly, for a game that has a bunch of other stupid fucking puzzle types, it only has one crate-pushing puzzle.
Regina, over here!
Crates were just in that generation, you know?
We're screwed. The chopper's history. How are we gonna get out of here?
There are two
Calm
weird
down.
pipe things.
We'll just have to find another way.
Oh, come off it. You're never this positive. Ah!
What happened?
Elevator shut. We'll have to find another way.
I like how he just fucking walks off without you. Why does everyone do that in this game? Oh, you just have to run. I tried to turn. You don't need to turn there. Just hold forward. Yeah, Dino Crisis reuses its puzzles a bit more than is really ideal. There is no marbles happening. What are you doing?
You done yet?
What do you mean? Of course. Let's get moving.
Yeah, modern games do just have a lot of ladder climbing and squeezing through
I
tight
think I found a
spots,
way
and
out.
that shit is to disguise loading.
Girl. Let's hear it.
Well, lots of people love a Sokoban puzzle, which I'm emphatically not one of them. Fuck Sokoban puzzles.
Okay, we're here again. Now what?
We should be able to get to the underground port from here.
Yeah. Then let's do it.
Hurry! I'm worried about Gale.
Our fearless leader? Fine. Let's move out.
What happened?
Ah, this piece of junk must have blown a fuse.
What's going on? The power went out.
Gale? Are you on floor B3?
Yeah, get the power online now.
Gale, it looks like there's a port nearby. There's gotta be a ship we can use.
Copy. Leave Kirk to me. You two get the power back online and secure our escape route.
Roger.
Do you have any thoughts on people digging through game assets to find drop plot and development points? It's interesting work. I do it sometimes, actually.
What the? This battery's completely dead.
Although, like, you have to have the right mindset and, like, way of thinking about game development to appreciate that type of thing, I think. You know, one has to, like, take it on the good faith that you should when it comes to game development, that cut things were cut for a reason. I mention this because I'm the moderator for Freedom Planet Community, one of the company server for the video game Freedom Planet, and there's a lot of cut content from Freedom Planet that didn't make it into the final build, and people like to fucking complain about it. Being like, oh, we could have gotten all this, but it was just removed from the game, Lamau, and it's like, yeah, it was cut because it wasn't good. Or it wasn't working, or some such. Like, there is a lot of stuff that was, like, that didn't make it to final in that game. And a lot of people I've seen, particularly young sorts, seem to take it as like, you know, it could have been more of this, but it was not this, and that's bad because less thing, and it's like, do you not understand that? I mean, they don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get it. You don't just cut something for no reason. It's not just like stuff that they arbitrarily decided not to put in the game to fucking troll you. It was cut because they didn't want it in the final product. But I've seen a non-zero number of people take that stance with cut content in multiple games. Just that one I'm like personally familiar with, of like people doing it to the developer's face and me being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know how much like shit of anything that's good gets left on the cutting room floor? So much stuff gets left on the cutting room floor because most of it's garbage. Anything good needs fuck tons of edits to be remotely worth a shit. Entire stages are cut. Levels are reworked. Cutscenes go missing. Dialogue gets edited, etc., because your first draft tends to blow ass. Fuck. Up, hook, left, down, release. Entire mechanics get cut and reworked and changed. And throughout it all, I've seen people who do in fact possess the baffling belief that it is, like, just because they wanted to give you less and not because they thought it wasn't overall what they were aiming for. It's like stuff, if it was removed, it's probably removed for a reason. It's interesting to look at. But I really prefer not to, like, look at it in the frame of context of, like, what could have been. It is not what could have been. It is what was not. Some things do get cut for time and scope, but that's the reality of any project. Hey, Diabetes. The runs go fine so far. That crane movement was kind of sloppy, though. Not really feeling that. Didn't lose much time. I didn't hit the fucking door. Yeah, I've seen so many fans find things like that out, like how cut content is, like, not all that. Like, in particular, I think of RE 1.5 because it's like a grail of Resident Evil fandom. The scrapped version of Resident Evil 2 before they basically made the same game twice because their first attempt at it was, in their opinion, not very good. And, you know, you can find the prototypes that have made it onto the internet. And you know what? They're probably fucking right. Whereas, like, mostly, like, you can get a pretty good picture of what it was they were going for with RE 1.5, but it would not have been as good as the RE2 that we then got, because they quite correctly thought to rework the game because they didn't think what they were making was good enough. And frankly, having played it, I'm inclined to agree, not just because it's an unfinished beta, naturally, but the environments in RE 1.5 are really drab, and I think they realized that. That's why the RE2 environments that they eventually finalized were not drab. Like, it was based on very much the look of a real police station originally in RE 1.5, and real police stations are quite fucking drab. It's a lot of grey corridors and shutters, and it kind of looks a bit like Dino Crisis without the technological influence. Dino Crisis does not have the most varied environments in the world. Whereas the RE2 we actually got... Granted, it looks fucking ridiculous for a police station, but it's also very interesting to look at, because they came up with this bullshit backstory about it previously being an art gallery that was, like, repurposed or something. And it looks like... But it doesn't matter that it's unrealistic, it looks striking. People remember the police station lobby, because it has the giant fucking statue in it. It looks cool. So while apparently the decision to rework the entirety of Resident Evil 2 again was a fucking nightmare decision for their production, artistically I'm inclined to agree with them. I think it was for the best. Yeah, very much so, Diabetes, very much so. I agree. Like, the true vision that the director had in mind. And it's like, no, some of this shit probably got cut for a reason, man. It's just, like, a director's vision is just as much what they don't include as what they do. It's interesting if you can view it in the right, like, academic context, not as if you view it as, like, what might have been, or what should have been, etc., etc.
You can open the shutters now.
You have to operate on the good faith that you can actually trust the people creating these things to know what's best for their own work. And for the most part, I do. I prefer not to, like, think in the wistful abstract of, oh, it could have been this. So fucking what? It's not that. It is nevertheless interesting, but it does not always... It does one no favours to think in such nebulous terms, I think, and content often invites that discussion.
Looks like this door leads to the port.
I still like finding out about it, though. I like to see the iterative process. I like to see how designers arrive at point A and get to point B, a complete, finished, polished game, because that process is a fucking mystery to me. Like, how does anyone acquire the sense to make a good video game? This is impossible. Also, this pace is good. Yeah, why not just make everything good so you don't have to cut it? I'm not convinced anyone knows how to make a good video game. That's why they have to constantly, like, iterate and change it until they eventually get there by way of consensus. But some people are kind of good at it. I don't know how. It's fucked up. I don't know how anyone acquires that skill. But some people definitely have it. That's really good luck. That's not. I'll live. For now, anyway, I'll live. Go deep! Oh god. I would shit myself when that happens. Yes, good call. See, I've never made a game before, or indeed like any sort of collaborative artistic project. But I can draw on my own experience nevertheless, albeit in a very sort of cursory and superficial way, in that not every game that I attempt to speedrun makes it to live. Sometimes I try games off-stream and decide they suck ass and don't do them. Consider that cut content for the stream. And the director's cut for that is still not fucking seeing that because it sucked. Didn't fucking broadcast it for a reason. Baited, bitch. You got fucking exterminated by a rock. You dumb as hell, boy.
Think fast.
Yes. What is that?
Holy moly, HJ
I saw
Tenchi,
something
thank you
like
for the
this in
raid.
Kirk's personal lab.
Hello
This could be a
everyone.
problem.
I am Punchy. I do speedruns, usually of horror games,
This
but not
vortex
always.
Must be the side effect of the
Mostly
third
horror.
energy experiment. So how are we supposed to get around this thing?
Either we find a way or we both end up as dinos.
Definitely
robbers.
dinosaurs. Thank you
Not
very
fun.
much, Tenchi.
Okay. I'll pull
think
up
I'm saying
any
that
relevant
correctly.
data on the computer. Regina, you search around for any possible clues or leads.
Yes, welcome everyone. Hot damn. I'm doing good, John. That ain't it. Oh, that is super not it. I think I'll live, though. That was not it. Of the many things that could be considered to be it, that was not one of them. You are also not it. Go away. But was that it? No, it wasn't it. Bottom to top. Reds to top. Blanks to top. Present exchange. This is Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Yeah, same company, same engine even, same general time period of release. It is literally just Resident Evil with dinosaurs. That's not even a reductive comparison, it's literally why the game exists. Don't save the fucking game, this is a speedrun. It prompts you to save when you leave safe rooms in Dino Crisis, rather than at like fixed save points, so you have to remember to cancel the save prompt, or you will save the game, and it's like, I don't want to save the game. This is a speedrun.
Sterilization is effective while in facility.
I'm trying to go quickly. And while this run is on like good pace, by the way, the end game of Dino Crisis is kinda brutal, so I can just fucking die. Because hey, you know, dinosaurs, right? They eat you in this game. It's kind of the thing. And the dinosaurs in the back half of the game are super good at doing that. A bit too good, honestly. Regina, please quick turn. I don't know where the fuck they are. Shit myself. Zoku is a robot and will greet everyone multiple times.
Rick, I've located the main generator of the third energy.
Great.
Hi,
See if
Zoku.
you can activate it.
Why do I get the angry anime face? This is bullshit. Everyone bullies the streamer. Oh, I'm not far enough forward because I am big dumb. I always find it disorienting that that doesn't have a text box after it. I feel like it should. It don't. Hey, Greenie, world record? No, unfortunately not. This round's pace is pretty good, though.
Failed to log on.
Generator test.
I did see your GameCube combo set.
Remember.
Where'd you get the screen to attach to it? I know those exist. Zoku, I assure you Zoku is 100% a real human being, I think. To the best of my knowledge, Zoku is a real human. And not a bot. They just act like one in my chat. Is Zoku real? Or are they more of like a conceptual thing?
Don't move.
Long cutscene. Nah, humans don't... Actually, this cutscene will explain what is with the dinosaurs.
Myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you.
I'll let the game do the
Your
explaining
precious
rather than me.
creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
This cutscene's long. These are not skippable.
You
I wish they
seem to
were.
have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately. Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space
Stay hydrated.
with one from a different time.
What?
Yes.
I prepared this
I came
time.
to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
There you go. That's the
Right.
explanation for
So
why the
that's how
dinosaurs
those
are over there.
dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Okay.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before
Fuck
you
you,
made this
Hordian.
discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say
Useless
that there
Brit.
are many
Go to bed, it's 4
extraordinary
AM.
deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
So-so
Spoken
as
like
well.
a true
Fuck.
devil.
No!
A god or a devil?
That's for
I
so-so.
don't care about that. Only my experiment.
That's for
Enough.
syntaxy.
Only one
I did
thing
it with
matters
the
at this
pinky out
point.
as well. I'm really
Your
British.
grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the
That's for
vortex.
Smully. I'm gonna run out of water at
The
this
only way
rate.
to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to
Koios wants one as well.
overload.
Fucking hell.
Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will
Get a
cancel
hobby.
each other out if they come in contact with one another.
Diabetes wants one as well.
But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point
Your
in the
boy
space-time
Crank.
continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be
Alistair
somewhere
Ryan.
else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
Wow.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are they?
Smolly again. Fuck you. This is too much hydration.
Calm down. They should be stored in one
Zoka,
of
no,
the
that's a
security
nice. That's not a
level A
hydration.
rooms
I
on
fell for the bait.
B3.
Very good, Doc.
Bazooku,
You
very
understand our
nice.
situation.
Well done.
We live, you live.
I disagree.
Tregan, thank you for the 17 months. I was fall for the bait. Yorg. There's your one, Yorg.
Okay. I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
Hold up. That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs.
Korean
including a
characters.
T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control.
I assume that's
before
Taco
Charlie
Bell,
arrives.
as per usual.
Here, take this.
But it might not be. I don't know.
The disc contains the
Can't
drive
read.
plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the
How
room where the
hydrated
parts
am
are
I?
stored is not far from here.
Too
We should
hydrated.
gather up the parts and
Smolly, I'll
assemble
have to
the
do that
device.
after the run,
Don't
because
be
I can't do it in the middle of a run.
ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know
You have
if
to
all the
remind
right
me.
parts are
Who
there.
else would it be? I don't know.
We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down
I can't
the
read
completed
Korean,
devices.
I'm sorry.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice? Okay.
The squat
let's
point
do it.
redeemer is not indefinite. I can't do it during the cutscene. The cutscene's over.
Whatever you do, don't drop your guard for a second.
It's gonna end in like 2 seconds. There are more cutscenes. There actually kind of aren't. There's maybe one more major one. This fucking guy's sleeping! What is squats with oats? It's squats without oats. Actually. But it's just 10 squats. Oh, when is? After the run, sorry. Or maybe during the overloading cutscene, I don't know. I think I have time to do 10 squats during that one. I haven't hit the fucking door. Squats with oats, I don't have oats at the ready. That sucks. Oh, but not as much as that dodge does. Hey, hey! I mean, that was kind of slow, but I didn't get owned, so I don't care. I will lose a second rather than lose my life. Dino game doesn't have bonus? Unfortunately, no. This Dino game lacks bonus. This angle kind of sucks. I'm gonna cut the wide angle. Good decision. The second guy just didn't go for it. Okay, that is bizarrely good. The second guy didn't even take a swing at me. The first guy took a swing and missed. The second guy didn't even try. There's more yet, though. There's more yet. I gotta make 2 trips through these rooms. And this is a complete fucking crapshoot. Or they could just be nowhere near me at all, actually. Okay. But there's one dinosaur here, and he could also be nowhere near the door either. Okay. I sound like I'm almost disappointed by that, because I'm trying to make a point of how possible it is for this to still go completely tits up, but... I mean, I still gotta make the backwards trip, but... Looking good so far. Sometimes you get fucking lucky, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know, there's 4 dinosaurs in those 2 rooms, and you didn't see any of them. They just weren't there. That happens. It's ideal that that happens. You'd never know there were dinosaurs at all. There is, as far as I know, no way to manipulate their placement. It's random on entering a room. No, he's still just on the other end of the fucking room doing absolutely nothing. Alright, the way back though. These next 2 rooms are the most dangerous. Case in point. I am not fussed by that. I'm a bit fussed by this corner though. I think the corner was more dangerous than the fucking dinosaur. Okay. Baited. I'll take it. Did I have to kill that large dinosaur? No, I let the environment do it. Don't worry about that dinosaur, by the way. He's fine. I've never gotten that to not happen. I've never had that dinosaur not burst in during the before I hit the elevator. But like normally there's a bunch of other points where dinosaurs usually burst into rooms and waste time because it does a little cutscene where you have to like look at them and be all spooked and stuff, but it just none of them fucking happened in this run. That's why I'm so ahead. I didn't know it was possible to have so many not happen, but none of them happened. This run has had really good luck. That is good. It's very good. It saves time. Like, a lot of it, actually. It's just surprising, because I didn't realize it was possible. What about next run? Bleed time like fucking crazy. Because, yeah, this run's death hallways were super fucking clean. That narrow hallway with the 2 dinosaurs in it, I call it the death hallway because you can get fucked up in that room if everything goes wrong. Yeah, if they want to like left hook your ass, it'll hit. Like, dodging every hit is possible, but not reasonable, because it's just the hitbox of the attack covers literally the entire room. How many hits does it take to die? It's not so much about not dying, right? Obviously, not dying is good, but if you take so much damage, you enter a caution state, where, you know, like, Regina is injured and she clutches her shoulder and what have you. You run slower when in caution. You can't deal with that. You can't accept that. Because if you're moving slower, you're losing time, lots of time. That's why we take med packs, so that we can heal back up out of caution. Is damage or any HP RNG? Well, enemy HP is irrelevant because we don't kill anything, and damage actually seems pretty consistent across the board. It seems to take about the same number of hits no matter what. I can't say I've, like, clocked it, but it seems about as consistent as anything else. But it takes quite a few hits to be put down, but it depends on the attack. Some attacks do a lot more than others. That thing where they rear up on their hind legs and slam both of their claws down, that'll kill you in like 3 hits. That does a lot of fucking damage. But they're little like claw swipes that cover like half the fucking room in hitbox. You can take like 8 of those before it drops you dead, but more like 5 before it drops you into caution, and caution's what you're really trying to avoid here. Anyway, this cutscene's long, so I guess I can do the squats now. You can't really see my head when I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Cease operation immediately.
9, 10. There's your 10 squats. Okay. My form is poor. I don't have much space to work with. Fuck you.
Danger. Third energy output is approaching critical point. Attempting to accomplish.
Stay hydrated. Okay.
Okay, Regina. Adjust the power output to maximum.
Here goes. Just remember there's no turning back once it overloads.
Then we won't look back. Crank that
Need you after
sucker
that stellar
and
workout. Thank you for being considerate of my needs.
Danger. Generator has surpassed safety parameters. Third energy overload in progress. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Not unless someone redeems it, John.
The ceiling! Move it!
I never drink water unless someone redeems it in my stream.
You fool. What was the point in saving me? How pathetic.
Ugh. Ah.
Am I a camel or what? What the
Okay.
fuck?
Just get Kirk. Hurry.
Take it easy, Gale.
No. Take this.
I knew
Tag
it.
him with
Thank you, ethicist.
transmitter.
Gale. Gale.
I was mashing all of that. Am I going to redo the speedrun today? Do you mean, am I going to try again? Probably. My stream is an endless sequence of
Alright.
repeatedly retrying runs.
Overload levels are increasing. Just a little more. Looking good. Gale, what happened to him?
I don't know, but Kirk's gone.
I'm gonna kill him!
How many times does one normally retry run? Depends on the game. Not every game requires a lot of retries, but it usually depends on how good my run is. Obviously, as your run gets better, it gets harder to produce a run that's competitive.
Let's go.
Wait, what about Kirk?
What about him? It's a miracle we're still alive at this point. Forget about him.
Don't forget the mission. You're not here to babysit.
Sorry, but I have a conscience. I'm taking you back, now.
No. You two get going. I'm going after Kirk.
What? You're insane! Don't you remember our situation? The third energy can't be controlled anymore. Staying here any longer is suicide.
I know. If I'm not back in 30 minutes, you two make your escape without me.
Hey, do something!
Gale!
In the dick.
Thanks. That GI joke deserved it. Come on.
GI joke. Stay hydrated. I have to do that when I find a moment. Hands are on the controller at the moment. Good bonk, idiot.
Okay, let's get out of here.
We can't. At least not yet. It needs fuel and some repairs before it'll move.
I'll take care of the fuel then.
It looks like this thing's powered by some type of nuclear energy. Here, put the fuel in this.
Shut the door. How did he toss that? Underhand. Whoops. Double menu.
Good enough?
It's the T-Rex again.
Leave him to me. You just work on getting that thing fixed.
I disagree.
Hold up, Regina.
That's at least
Take
12
this.
days.
Kitty, thank you for the 8 months. It is at least 12 days. Sources report it could in fact be substantially more than 12 days.
Intruder detected at port. Lockdown in progress.
Mail. The final report of Operation Dr. Kirk. Agent name, Regina. Dr.
That is a really good run. I didn't want to point it out because I was kind of nervous about throwing it, but
Due to
that's
unforeseen
second
elements of
place.
the
I
area,
fucking
we were unable
smashed
to
it, dude.
recapture Dr. Kirk. His survival is unknown.
That's a really good fucking time.
Gay. Status, alive.
Gale did survive, but he is seriously injured.
got too
and is
hydrated as
currently
on deck,
recovering
right?
At our military medical facility.
Rick. Status, alive.
That's
Rick
a
is
really
currently
good
analyzing
fucking
the data
time.
that was recovered from Ibis Island.
Regina.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want chat to get like hype
As for myself,
because it
I'm
throws
ready
me
to
off.
begin my
But
next
that
assignment.
was seriously on good pace.
Status, deceased.
Tom was attacked.
If I had a better early
by
game that
giant
actually had like a
reptile that
serious
was
shot at
inhabiting
getting
the
wrecked
island.
right fucking there.
He will be missed.
Cooper. Status, unknown.
We lost contact
Very
with
nice,
Cooper at the
Penman.
beginning
Really
of the mission,
nice.
and have not heard from him since.
Someone redeemed
then.
marbles, I think, yeah. Yeah, that's only 5 seconds off first
complete.
place. I fucking destroyed that run. That went super fucking well. I had a med pack left over. I didn't get hit by shit. Christ, that's good. What a fucking... Wow, that's so much better than I ever thought I'd be bothered to do. I know, I got stuck on the corner. I got stuck on the corner, dude. What a pain. I got mad skills, dude.